What's up, everybody? Welcome to the ReCoop. I'm your host, Cooper Daniels, and today is Friday, folks. What's going on? Happy Friday. What is it? The 19th? July 19th. Is it the 19th or is it the 20th? Where are my pants? It's the 19th. Rumor has it that the ETH ETF will go live on the 23rd, so I guess that isn't Monday. That's Tuesday. Interesting. There's similar dynamics, by the way, when it comes to that ETH ETF to the spot Bitcoin ETF, in the sense that Grayscale has, I think, 10 billion in their Grayscale trust. Now, like they did with Bitcoin, they're doing a mini trust with very low fees. And they just, news today was they undercut the fee that they had put out there yesterday or something, so they can be the most competitive. I think it was 0.15% fee. So the mini trust is different, but their Grayscale or the mini spot, or oh my God, Mom, can I drink some coffee? There's a Grayscale trust that has $10 billion and they're doing a mini ETF, I guess we'll call it, with very low fees. But that thing that has the $10 billion in it, there's going to be a 2.5% fee. And you're only allowed to move 10% without capital gains from the 10 billion trusts that they're going to be converting into the mini trust with the low fees. So what all of this really means, folks, is almost certainly we're going to get a pump into the spot Ethereum ETF, but we're going to have that same exact first couple of weeks that like we had with Bitcoin, where there's going to be outflows from this outrageous 2.5% fee trust that has been converted. And then that will go away and it'll probably rocket, kind of like Bitcoin did. And I think Bitcoin's doing that today. Oh, we're going to get this together, folks. We're going to do better. My communication with that was left some to be desired. Anybody in the chat, what are you guys doing? What is up? Hey, oh, you spilling the beans now? Well, you know, I got this news late at night the other night. I thought it was funny. But I mean, it is unconfirmed. So I'm like on the fence on whether I should talk about it or not. But since I sent that tweet, I might as well just say it and see what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but it's interesting. That's the whole thing. That's why it was funny. It's interesting. Some of you will like it. Some of you won't. We'll see what happens. Catty Smooth, what's going on? Thanks for showing up. GFY, you made it. Yes, you did, sir. Clint S, GM, actually made it to start of show instead of the middle. You made it right here because I started in the middle of the hour. So maybe that was it was divine intervention. What's up, GF? Slap that like button, you silly mother tuggers. Mother tuggers, man. Yes, yeah. Hit the like button. Follow on Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube. Sing your mama's song. What's going on? Jax Knoll, GM. Cooper Trooper. The Coop Troop is having a good 24 hours, aren't they? Mom? Coop coin's going up a lot, Mom. Well, that's great, honey. What does that mean for you? Not as much as it should, Mom. There were some generous people, but not as much as they should. And I'm an LP, Mom. So it's basically just growing my Algo and AVAX bags right now, Mom. Mom, why did I put so much LP right before a massive pump, Mom? Why am I talking to my mom so much? Because I love her. I love you, Mom. I try to say that, 350 miles so she could hear it. She's fine. $5 tugs for everyone, Clint says. Hey, man, it's a party. When you're at the ReCoop, it's a party. Yo, I'm in a meeting, but I'll be back when it's over. TD, handshake, Coop. Supreme Crypto, that's the man right there. And TD is the plan right there. All right. Glizzy Pepe, hello, bro. Hello, Glizzy Pepe. We got those hot dogs with a Pepe face, man. Hey, man, I've always liked those hot dogs with Pepe faces, man. What beans? Crazy, I got my news about deployment Monday, which I think was the same day. Either way, it's Friday, and I'm happy it's pizza time. Marines has got to go serve. Good luck to you, my friend. Heinz ketchup. Coop to the moon come August 1st. Can we talk about the LP? My money value isn't increasing. Yeah. Well, that's the unfortunate part about drastic when you're an LP with matching it against another token, and then your one token moons like outside of and then the other token doesn't moon. Then what ends up happening is you're losing Coop and you're gaining AVAX or you're gaining ALGO. So, and theoretically, because it's so volatile and people are buying, you should be acquiring fees. And it should be growing. It should be going up a bit. You'd be getting fees. Obviously, if Coop keeps on going up, then it's going to be buying more AVAX, and then it should if it balance or ALGO, of course. But I'm just saying AVAX because that's the new shiny toy in town. But yeah, and then the farms should also be helpful. So I don't really know. I'd have to look at what you're doing. But it's like 18 million. Even if I gained AVAX, I'd be happy. Yeah, I know. But what you're saying is that your value on AVAX isn't, that whole thing is just not increasing. Yeah. Well, what's going on? Are we getting what? Yeah. Is it not increasing? It better be increasing. I haven't even checked. Should be, because they're also compounding and reinvesting more LP. I hope that's working out. Okay. Well, let's look through the news and then we'll talk about this little story I have to tell. I'm sure some people are like, what the fuck is Cooper going to say? Cooper, what are you going to say? Are you going to be inflammatory, Cooper? I'm going to be a little inflammatory. Just a little bit. All right, let's get going. Let's go look at the news. Celebrate a Friday. I think Bitcoin is up to 68. Last I looked, that was exciting. But we're going to look at CNBC real quick. There's only red over there. Isn't it nice? That's another thing. Isn't it nice when crypto breaks away from the traditional markets? We got the Microsoft thing, CrowdStrike. Like, the world is in an interesting place right now. Okay, so we're going to share this. We're going to go like this. We're going to go over here. And we're going to be like this. Oh, shit. Didn't know that the Dow was down 500 points. No, it's not down 500 points. It's down 414 points. 1% down. So the Dow is underperforming all the markets, but everything is pretty much the same. S&P 500 just dipped below 5,500, down a little bit more than 0.75%. NASDAQ is down almost 1%, 165 points. And a good old Russell 2K actually performing the best of the four. Dow drops 400 points. S&P 500 heads for the worst week in 3 months, but it's been up only. So Microsoft. My son keeps on calling it Microsoft, and I just called it Microsoft. That's sad. Microsoft CrowdStrike issue causes largest IT outage in history. How a software update from cyber firm CrowdStrike caused one of the world's biggest IT blackouts. NVIDIA getting hit. CrowdStrike definitely getting hit. Flights grounded and passengers warned of delays amid global IT outage. This interesting. Stocks making the biggest moves midday. CrowdStrike, Plug Power, Co-America. What happened to Plug? Remember Plug? Anybody else remember Plug from when everything was going up? Isn't that green hydrogen? I remember that. Plug going down like CrowdStrike. But I don't even know. Does it have anywhere to go? I guess zeros somewhere. CrowdStrike shares down more than 12%. Okay, we need this. They're going to give Harvey Weinstein a retrial. Starbucks is up. They must have performed well. How is Intel's down 5%? How is GameStop doing? I haven't looked at that in a while. I want to look. GME. $25. Wasn't Chewy pumping recently? All right, that's enough. Okay, let's go to CoinDesk real quick. This has been an interesting story. Ryan Selkis, I've had, I follow him on Twitter, and he's been intense for sure since last week. And he was being intense before that for sure, but then he really escalated, got a little aggressive, and then he had to quit being the CEO. Oh, buddy. I know what it's like to get in your emotions. It's all good. Okay, Bitcoin top 66 as cryptos rally amid global IT outage. Solana leads the altcoins. South Korea was behind that. They're always behind those irrational pumps, aren't they? Ripple settlement hopes pushed XRP volumes above Bitcoin on South Korean exchanges this week. XRP accounted for almost 40% of all trading activity on top Korean exchanges from Tuesday to Thursday, and prices surged. Booyakasha. Okay, 68 was a fantasy. It's 66.6. But that is correct. Look at that. Sol up 8%. We're going to look at that soon, so let's just not look at it now. We'll look at the block after this, and then we'll go check prices, and then we'll chat. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Bitcoin SHIB traded a 30% haircut on Wazer X as exploiter converts stolen loot to Ether. What? This goes against the news that we just. Oh, I'm not sharing this. Sorry, guys. Why am I not sharing this? Was I not sharing any of that? Sorry. All right. Italy's top banks participate in 25 million euro digital bond issuance on Polygon. Global lenders and asset managers are increasingly exploring blockchain tech to issue and transfer traditional financial instruments, also known as tokenization of RWAs. Italy's state-owned development bank Cassa Depositi e Prestiti and Intesa Sanpaolo, the largest lender in the country with over 1 trillion of assets, completed a digital bond issuance using blockchain rails on Thursday. The first such transaction under the country's new digital asset rules, a 25 million euro bond with a 4-month maturity, was issued by CDP on the Ethereum-based Polygon network, with Intesa Sanpaolo being the underwriter and sole investor, according to a press release. The cash flow was settled in euros on the same day using the Bank of Italy's TIPS hashlink tool that allows interoperability between blockchains and traditional payment rails. The transaction was the first digital bond issuance under the so-called FinTech Decree Law, which governs the issuance and circulation of digital versions of certain financial instruments. The issuance was part of the European Central Bank's initiative to trial ways for wholesale fiat money settlement and blockchains. Global banks and asset managers, blah, blah, blah. This transaction demonstrates how public blockchains are powerful technology for financial institutions, making transactions faster and safer. Tokenization is establishing a new standard for efficiency and automation in financial markets, and I believe this technological change will impact not only bonds, but every asset class over the coming years. All right, well, that's interesting, because if we're living that life, if we're doing it real big, look at this. I know I'm not sharing yet. I'm just going to find it first. Wasn't it him? Who? I thought it was Algorand France. Let's go to GovHat. I know GovHat. I know Governor's Hat retweeted it. Oh, it's Alex France.algo. Okay. Let's share this. Let's make sure we're sharing. Okay. So Alex France.algo. So this is on the same subject as we were just looking at from the block. A massive update for you, Algo fam. Do you remember when in 2022 Algorand was selected by the CETIF Research Center on Strategy, Innovation, Technology, and Finance of the Catholic University of Milan? Milan. I'm excited to confirm that the digital sureties platform will be launched this September. And yes, Algo will be the sole public chain used. This blockchain-based platform is designed to handle bank and insurance guarantees in Italy, offering a fast, efficient, and scalable solution with robust fraud protection, a first in Europe. Algorand is fit for purpose, no BS hype here. Algorand chosen to support digital sureties platform of Italy. All right, so they're two different things. MJ, man. Fucking sunshine and butterflies. From the CEO of any source from the CEO of Citif. I think we'll have more information in September. It's not the rumor, but this is cool news. I knew Silvio was working behind the scenes. Oh, Silvio. Sweet Uncle Silvio. All right. KubeCoin is for the gains and the things you're gonna get. Bitch. All right. So let's go to CoinMarketCap and let's see what's going on over there. See what the prices are. Are we getting more into the greed zone? The fear and greed is not even right there. It's usually just right here. Where am I? What's my name? There it is. Okay, it's neutral. Okay. Bitcoin is up 5% in the last 24 hours, 14% in the last 7 days. And volume is about the same as it been, 66,000, almost $67,000. Yes. Ethereum is taken back 3,500, is underperforming Bitcoin, which is interesting, leading into the spot Ethereum ETF. But I think it's for the reasons that I just told you. People are anticipating a correction like there was in Bitcoin. Do you think there's going to be a correction? Do you think that the Ethereum spot ETFs are going to demand the same inflows? Now, these ETFs do not allow for staking, but it does allow for a lot of people that aren't going to buy native ETH and stake it and participate in all that. It allows them to have exposure to the second largest cryptocurrency. So I think we will be definitely getting some inflows, but will it be like Bitcoin? Certainly not. That no staking thing is a bit annoying for a lot of people. And there should definitely be some selling pressure from people moving out of the Grayscale trust. And the $10 billion worth of ETH that they have under management is no small amount, especially when you compare it to, I think it's even probably proportionally larger than what there was in the Bitcoin Grayscale trust. So take that with what you take all that information with however you want to take it. Okay, Solana, number 5, almost up to 170 again, up 8% in the last 24 hours, 21% in the last 7 days. XRP hanging out at 57 cents, up 23% in the last 7 days. We're learning that a lot of that action was happening in South Korea, which is a lot of times where these irrational pumps come from. New friend of the show, AVAX, is taken back at $28. Good news. Polkadot, 630. It definitely not pumping like everything else. Near's got the vibes, caught some of those Solana vibes. It tends to move with each other. They tend to move with each other. Similar VCs, similar games. Polygon, hanging out at 50 cents. Pepe, Caspa. Anybody out there like excited about Caspa? Saw the rage. I don't know. These Bitcoin killers tend to not kill Bitcoin. Okay, Aptos is pumping. Stacks is doing good, up 14%, 6% in the last 24 hours. I'm a holder of Stacks. That's good news. Way above my buy-in. That's nice. Bonk. Sui hanging out in those 80s, the low 80s, mid 80s. Thorchain taken back, up 28% in the last 7 days. Algorand at 15 3/4, up almost 5% in the last 24 hours, 14% in the last 7 days, with a little volume, not a lot of volume. All right. Well, there you go. There's that. Let's see what Vestige has in store for us. John Woods having a bit of a correction. Oh, damn. That's more than a little correction. Shit, it's down 33%. What happened, guys? What are you doing? John? John? Yeah, somebody decided, okay, that's enough. I sold too early. I didn't sell. I mean, I had 3 billion. I sold to get my money back. I sold it actually right around here, which I lived to regret. But then I didn't sell when it got higher because that was my moon bag to 2 billion. And it's not mooning, it's going back down. Coop, what's up, baby? Oh, shoot. Coop got 800, almost 8. It wants, oh man, look at that. That's what you want to see, isn't it? It's like a couple of saggy titties and a massive erection. Sorry. 850,000 market cap, 107, almost $300,000 in TVL, up 27% in the last 24 hours. We didn't do a show yesterday, but Coop Coin HQ, the Coop Coin DAO announced that Coop will be listed on Probit. They also, we had a little bit of a meme fest reminding everybody that Coop indeed is a meme coin and a funny meme coin. I think we need to get those memes flowing again. I want to see more of those merchant ones. Gov is a genius, but so is Merchant. And Merchant sort of disappeared from the Coop meme scene, but he did a lot of funny shit. I'd like to see more of those. Whatever happened to him? Why did he stop? Merchant, why did you stop? Did I upset you? All right. So that's cool. Oh my God, I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing. I am sharing now, right? Yeah. Sorry, guys. But my face is just so irresistible, right? I mean, it's such a shame to put me in the corner like that. You know what I mean? I know what it's like. Just like I just want to see his full face. I want to see him squint. Come on, I can barely see you squint when you actually share your screen. Here you guys go. All right. So GORA continues to bleed, man. Come on, GORA. GORA, wake up. Wake up. Snap out of it. Jesus Christ. Nico Badiko Baditi. Johnny Woods. Yeah, there's a lot of sell pressure for Johnny Woods. A lot of volume as well. That's what we should see. Let's look. Where's the volume at right now on Vestige? What tokens are being traded the most? Let's look. Polka Gold and dALGO. And aren't these two affiliated with each other? Like, what are these guys doing? What Polka Gold and dALGO? Like, who are these people? And what's going on? And John Woods, 36,000 volume. Opulus is at 25,000 volume. They've been getting getting punched. People are starting to have their doubts about their ability to execute. And then there's Coop with almost $23,000 worth of volume on Algorand, and it's also going to be trading on Probit, like I said, and it's also trading on Trader Joe on AVAX. A lot of shit going on. All right, cool. Well, there you go, folks. How does it feel? How does it feel to be real? Bobo is down. No, we didn't look at that, actually. You guys want to look at this real quick? I feel like this is fun. It's interesting to see when the market's pumping, like how are memes actually? Memes are doing fine. Doge is still the king at 18 billion. And then Shiba is the queen at 10. And then Pepe is the lord. Okay, dog with hat, Brett, Mog. Look at that. Green across the board. Yeah, they're all really green. Harry Potter. Beep, beep. Cock Inu. Oh, shit. Cock Inu up 17% in the last 24 hours. Hell yeah. All right. Okay, let's go back to Restream. I think I did it right. You guys okay? Sorry that I wasn't sharing. I know, guys. And I have this fucking monitor. We're gonna get there. Jesus Christ. All right, the Algo has lost there to Polygon with Bank Italia. I don't think. What are your thoughts on Shinobi? Coop? Shinobi? Oh shit, we got a drunk Scotsman in there. Yeah, that's interesting. It's 1 trillion%. Even if I gained AVAX, I'd be happy. Oh, so Jack Soul's saying it's updates a couple times a day. So you might not be seeing your updated amount. Maybe that's what Jack Soul's saying. Good morning, Ludo. Yeah, I'm confused. Take a picture today and then check in 2 days. I'm not seeing any extra USD value. Very confused here. Okay. Evening Coop, pissed up and toked out. Friday night Scotsman checking in. Hell yeah. We got LB, a little drunk, a little high, living his best life in Scotland, having a good time, watching his guy, Coop, not share his screen. Did I miss the news? I had to take a work call. You didn't miss anything. And even after I say it, you really want to miss anything. I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. The Algo is lost. I don't think they've lost. I think they're different products. What are your thoughts on Shinobi Coop? I'm not sure what my thoughts are, man. What are you even talking about, Shinobi? Let's look it up. Shinobi. Oh, Shinobi is that the coin? Is that the Coinbase meme coin that's up only right now? I don't have any thoughts. It's interesting. Is it like Coinbase did this? I don't really know, but if I'm right, Jason, is it? Are you talking about the Coinbase meme? The dog or the cat, the grumpy cat? I forget what those cats are called. What did you put it in, Coop? How much have you seen yourself grow by in USD? I haven't been. I'll look. I've added it a few days in a row. I added more yesterday. I don't have any more AVAX, so I'm not really adding anything right now. But because I also bought some Kakenu and I bought some TD to play ball on Algorand. So I haven't checked. I did notice that um, when I was adding yesterday that there was no real increase in the amount dollar wise, but also Coop hadn't really pumped yet. So I don't know. Maybe it wasn't yesterday that I added. Maybe it was the day before. I'll check today and I'll check in, man. Also, win hat. I know I need to get this hat. Realms. Oh, same devs as Nico. It's a trading bot. Yeah, I don't know. I got to look into it. I got to look into it. All right, folks. So look, take this for what it is. Take it for however you want to take it. This is something that somebody had told me, and they told me these people that are telling me this are people that would know and could know, but I also understand that sometimes I could be used to get a message out there. So I want to kind of uh, I want to make it clear that I'm not really taking a position, but I've already said that I'm going to say this, so I'm going to say it. And that's what I've been doing on the show is I've been just, shooting the shit and letting you guys know what I know. And finally, somebody has told me something again. And what I've heard is that there's a growing divide between Stacy and Sylvia. That's what I heard. And the person that told me this said basically that Sylvia wants Stacy out. Now, I don't know if that's true, and I don't know if there's an agenda to make that true, but it does come on the back of a Decipher where there was, I think, next to zero Algorand Technologies representation at Decipher. I was at the previous Decipher. Sylvia was there and gave a great speech. And it does kind of highlight that there, Silvio's clearly probably close to the old guard, which it certainly doesn't like Stacy. The Arrington Capitals, the Borderless Capitals, the Kelly Callahans, the Sean Fords, the people from the past that Silvio's been around for a long time. So I don't know. Thanks, man. I appreciate you liking the shirt. So I don't know what to make of that. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that Silvio is unhappy with, and it's just also kind of comes at a funny time for me because I'm watching what the Algorand Foundation is doing and I'm liking it. I think that their marketing is on point. I think that they're hiring community members. So for the first time in a while, I'm looking at them and I feel like they're executing on point. So it's an interesting time for people to be saying this. I don't know if this is jilted people or not, but the people that told me, I know they're connected. So, yeah, that's basically it. That's basically what I've heard. That was the funny rumor. Have any questions? Relax and sleep is calling BS. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was under the impression that the Silvio disappearing, not showing up at Decipher, is more of a regulatory pursuit. But the fact that this is kind of coming to the surface is, yeah, I don't know. Not necessarily. Relax and sleep connected to Silvio. I mean, probably who they heard it from. I don't know. This is a rumor. This is definitely gossip, right? This is totally rumor. Now, could it be true? I don't know. Does it even matter if it's true? Look, if Silvio's on, I mean, I guess the rumor is that she's not as easy to replace because she's on the board and she's a CEO and all of these things. So in the end, if they did replace her, Algorand, and either way, that doesn't really matter. But at the same time, like I said, I mean, I'm not unhappy. I haven't been complaining about the foundation for a long time. I don't think that there's anything really to complain about, at least based on what I mean, obviously the alienation of VCs and the lack of liquidity in DeFi is something to complain about. But they're making all the right moves, it seems to me, certainly from a marketing perspective. So that's that. But it's hard to ignore when I'm hearing things like that, how radio silent the Algorand Technologies has become, that lack of presence at Decipher. It does start to be like, wait, is there some truth to this? And what does that mean for Algorand? And if there's no truth, then there's no truth. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I hear you. Okay, so Everyday Algonaut, I am quite worried that if Algorand Foundation will take over the source code of Algorand, it may not be good. Are you hearing that, Ludo? And I also wonder, like, people at Decipher, is this something that you guys remember? I know how these conferences go. There's the things that everybody that talks about, but you're not supposed to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, did people hear any of this while you were at Decipher? Did anybody hear about this? Did anybody talk about the fact that there was no Algorand Technologies, no Algorand Inc. present at Decipher? Ludo seems to be worried that if the foundation were to take over the source code of Algorand, that it could be not a good thing. I want to make you fajitas, Coop, someday, maybe. I want your fajitas. I saw what you were doing over there, and they look good, man. That looks good. Hey, man, I'll have some of those fajitas. Marine Corp says, I hope not. I like the team right, especially with Mark. I think someone causing divide, but then who knows? Yeah. And like I said, folks, like, it's not, I mean, this type of stuff is interesting for us because it's like palace intrigue. I mean, it's interesting for me. I'm a guy on the TV. It's a good rumor. There's a history here. I mean, I think I am a little cautious because I do know that I could see how somebody would be like, oh, Coop would like this and probably repeat it. So I'm just trying to be fully transparent. I said that I was going to say it, so I said it. And that's that. But I don't think even if it's true and she does get replaced, it doesn't necessarily mean anything, right? You know what I mean? Then she served. But a Marine Corps says there's too much good lately, and I agree. I actually agree. We're doing good right now, maybe not price wise, but we know we will be rewarded. That's why we are here, right? We do like rewards, don't we? Hard to replace, the captain says. Hard to replace, she is. Well, yeah. Silvio's pretty hard to replace too, but I don't think that I'm conflicted. I used to not like her decisions, but the past year or so has been solid from her. Yeah, and GFY, I get it. And I get it. I feel the same way, actually. So, I mean, I don't have anything. I don't have anything that else to say. I don't really know what's going on in the background. The major thing that I could see is that there has been a major alienation of the VCs that have existed on Algorand since the beginning, highlighting, of course, Arrington and Borderless Capital. They are complete silent. CTO got called out on Twitter and replied within 30 minutes. CTO is Gary Maloof, right? The evolution will carry us along. We will be good. I'm 50. I'm looking to retire in 5 years, and Algo might be a part of that. Hell yeah, man. I'm rooting for you. Wish they were closer, which was always odd to me. Fire Sylvia. Come on. I think we just got to hope that Sylvia doesn't fire himself. Jason Scott says, I like Stacy. She's articulate, personable, and super intelligent. She also follows me on Twitter. LB says, I like Stacy too, well engaged. Inc. is funder backed. Do you want VC investors to own the source code? No. VC and board of Inc. is Pilar. 2x backer of Chris Swenner, who lost some money twice. Ludo says, I think the Inc. just did not want to show up because of the fails. With the FIFA, they lost it to ETH, and if you read it today correctly, they might lost the Banca Italia for the bonds market. I mean, look, Inc. has if you're looking at just marketing, right? If you're looking at marketing, if you're comparing the marketing from now, the most effective marketing, in my opinion, was certainly the first commercial, but these guerrilla style commercials that they're doing that look good, that cost very little, are having I think an incredible impact. And those super expensive, like Drone Racing League, which it was like on theme, but Gotham, the women's soccer team, Napster acquisition, LimeWire. I mean, yeah, Inc. doesn't have a great track record. Coop being used by shadowy figures to circulate FUD. I don't think they're shadowy though. But I mean, look, but the FUD. But my point is, the reason why I'm okay with saying this is that what really is the FUD? That they disagree. Like, that's okay. That doesn't mean anything really to Algorand. Like, what if that's true? It is. I don't see where the FUD is. Like, what? I mean, it's maybe fudding Stacy a bit and her grip on power. But somebody else step in. It'd be fine. We all get excited about the new person. It'll probably be John anyways. Yeah. Yeah. What I think is probably more likely is that Algorand Inc. is actually winding down because it's US based. Now, there must be things like, wait, hold on, shit. Like, what if Trump does win? You know, fuck. Gary Gensler will be completely sidelined. And there could, so, the political winds will shift as well. But I have been under the impression that Algorand Inc. is closing up shop and that they were going to probably focus more on Algorand Labs in Europe. Christopher So the captain says she has three of the 4 board votes. Yes, all VCs left and still no interest in coming back in. Only folks was able to raise and complete a round since August of 2022. Yeah. Hard to replace when you got 3 of the 4 board votes. Gangster. She's a gangster, man. Hey, you know what? They're executing. So whatever this is. But we got Chris Sweater being like, Coop. Coop's back, baby. All this needs to be is 6 a.m. I'll start doing deep dives. What can I talk about now? Let's talk about Hive Mind. Want to dive into Hive Mind? I don't know. Is there any juiciness there? Yeah. So there you go. How's that? Is that fun? I don't think it's fun. I don't think you guys thought that was fun. I think you think, okay, fucking Coop. Coop is over there fucking being used as a pawn in a big game. Oh man. It is what it is. What are we what else you guys want to talk about? Anything else before I go? There's like a dev conference right now, right? Do you guys want to look at 3 scoop coop? What? I gotta get my breaking a global payments issue has hit the Bank of England's CHAP service. The issue is causing delays to high value and time sensitive payments, including some house purchases. AOC is doing. All right, sorry for the lull. I was going to look at Algorand Foundation. Let's see what's going on over there. Algo devs loved meeting everyone. We are devs in Berlin this week. The final episode of our podcast, first season from Decipher in Barcelona. Hosts Mark, Min, John, and special guests Devin and Stacy. They're doing their podcast. All right. There we go. John Wood says, I was so in love with Angelina when I was younger. She was very pretty. I felt that way about Charlize Theron in The Devil's Advocate. I thought, oh my God, this girl is freaking insane. Or, yeah. No regrets swapping all my airdrops for Coop. Yep. No, it doesn't look like a chart that you would be regretting. She's packing heat. His last search was for porn. Oh my God. All right. I don't know why I'm just scrolling. I'm just trying to change the subject. Okay. Let's go back to Restream. I wasn't sharing any of that. All right. We are so back. What did I miss? What's going on? Coop, what's going on? What did I miss? Popcorn. We are so back. TD, the Coop, what's going on? Supreme, don't lie, Coop. You got an AVAX to deal the fun out. No. Everybody's friends now. Gov, we're expanding. We're friends. Everybody's friends. We're all friends. Coop and TD. Fuck them all, Coop. Keeping on. There we go. Have a fab weekend. You too, brother. Joe is at that dev conference in Berlin, DMing you my rationale for why I don't trust the news. Please open it after and not during. No problem. I'll read it afterwards. I can confirm I had to use cash in shops in UK today. Wow. Wow, that's interesting. The market is ripping. This is great. Squinty McPeepers over there. Is it ripping even further? Oh, yeah. It took 67. Fuck yeah. Oh, I love you. I love you. All right. All right, folks. Well, enjoy the green on a Friday. I'm sharing it. There you go. That's what I was looking at. Oh, I don't have it on. That's what I was looking at. Okay. So it's up over 67. P Gold and D Algo are a group of dot and egg algo whales. Their words, not my speculation. When did you put in, Coop? How much have you seen yourself grow by in USD? Don't know. Not sure yet. I like Stacy. She's articulate. DM'd you. Hope you find it interesting. I love you too, Chris. All right, man. Hey, guys, I appreciate you. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, it is what it is. Ripping like Hulk shirt last night, brother. Hey, I didn't actually watch. I had it on like it was on in the background and it was silent. And it is hard to watch like Hulk Hogan up there at a political conference ripping his shirt and not think, whoa, weird. I mean, this is the message. And then that the song at the end that resembles the end of what is that movie, The Sum of All Fears or something, where they kill all the backstabbers. Oh man, American politics are lit. Lit, is that a good word for it? They're an interesting. It's an interesting situation for sure. Hey, have a good weekend to you too, Supreme Crypto. Remember to hit the like button, everybody. And hell yeah, enjoy the pump. Enjoy your weekend. Continue. Look, Token Wars is going on. If you know how Token Wars works there, and I vaguely do, is that the first week is separate from the second week. So you want to, you get a bit of a refresh in the second week to allow like it all not to be front heavy. So if you have a good second week, you're going to get more rewards, even if you end up with less overall TVL, you can win the metrics in the second week. So the competition really goes on for 2 weeks, and the first week and the second week are somewhat separate. And then I think there is a couple of weeks of just insane farms that everybody can enjoy, which they're going to need to in the Coop case because the price is ripping so much. How's it doing right now? Has there been any change? KuCoin hanging out still at 850,000. Pretty good though, right? I think it's pretty good. All right, let's go back to Restream. If you don't have any other mALGO Miss DeFi governors rewards, we now argue. Enjoy your weekend. We now argue over who has a better golf game. Go Trump, much better future than the UK. Yeah, the UK seems to be in things. Looks like things are recuperating. That's for right. mALGO Miss DeFi Gov rewards. I don't know what happened there, man. The APY got over. I mean, it's like I think it's better than vanilla governance, but it is low. Something happened there. I don't know. Has Kevin spoken about that? What was the problem? Oh man. All right, folks. Well, looks like things are recuperating. Hey man. Okay. Well, we did it. We did everything that we were supposed to this week. We did a Monday show, we did a Wednesday show, and we did a Friday show. All right. Next week, we'll be doing, speaking of Messina and Kevin, we'll be doing the Messina meetup. I think actually on Tuesday. So we might do it early because we missed it this week. And what else is going on next week? Like I said, it's the second week of Token Wars. KuCoin is getting, I think it's on August 1st. It's going trading for KuCoin on Probit. It's going to go live. So there's a lot of things going on. All right, folks. Hey, I'll see you. I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. And yeah, like people said before, like this video, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitter, and let's grow this.